Hi there movie fans, and welcome to this edition of Movies. Now on this channel we review movies mainly, but also some TV, especially if it's good TV and also if it's a hidden gem that we found. So the last couple of weeks I've been looking through older TV series that are about, that I'm late to the party with, and I found Mr. Inbetween, which is an Australian TV series starring Scott Ryan. This series dates from 2018 to 2021, and during that time there's 3 series. This is to me one of those hidden gems. I have no idea if this is well known in other parts of the world, but here in the UK it's not very well known at all. In fact, I bet most people over here have never heard of it. So it's basically about a guy called Ray Shoesmith, played by Scott Ryan. He's a father, an ex-husband, he's a boyfriend, a brother and best friend. And all of these roles need to be juggled about, as last but not least, he's a gangster for hire. A hitman if you like. Every episode comes in at 30 minutes or less, with the exception of the last one. So an easy programme to get into really, not your usual 1 hour episodes. Ray is a hitman separated from his wife, and he's got a very sweet young daughter, Brittany, played by Chika Yasamura. A brother, Bruce, who has MND, played by Nicholas Kazim. His girlfriend Ali, played by Brooke Satchwell. His best friend Gary, played by Justin Rosniak. And his boss Freddie, played by Damon Herriman. Now here in the UK, this series has gone under the radar for most. But once you start watching you can't stop. Well, I couldn't anyway. And as I said previously, being only 30 minutes, it's so easy to watch. You watch one and it rolls into another episode and then another. It's just so good. Now I binged all 3 series over 2 weeks because I was gripped. Series 1 is excellent. Series 2 is more of the same. And Series 3 takes a slightly different course, which keeps it fresh. I just wish there were more. Ray, our protagonist, is a very charismatic character. Don't get me wrong, he's a cold-hearted killer, make no mistake about that. He will bash someone for money, and if you pay him enough, he'll take their life. But it's just a job to him. He also has this caring side. He has a warmth to him at times that surprises you. This series is gritty and not glamorous like an American fake Hollywood series would be in this genre. The violence has a cold and raw feel to it. I mentioned Ray has 2 sides to him. A ruthless hitman who maims and kills with a coldness. But he's also a kind and generous but troubled rough diamond. This part is played so well by Scott Ryan, an actor whom I've never seen before. His character has a heart as he tries to look after his brother, Bruce, who has this horrible crippling motor neurone disease, or ALS as it's known in the US of A. This is one of the best series I've seen for a while, and I should have watched it sooner. If the BBC or Channel 4 in the UK put this on, I think it would be a hit. Well, if it was put on at a decent time slot, definitely. At the moment here, it's got a sort of cult status to it, from the few who have actually seen it. I remember when Breaking Bad was out, and I only knew of one other person apart from me who actually was watching it. It wasn't until a few years later with about season 3 that the Brits started to gush about it. This could be the same if given screen time over here. It's well acted by all, with some great storylines, and it also mixes in some humour along the way. The stories are great, but I deliberately haven't mentioned too much about them, as I don't really like spoilers. What I've told you is all you need to know. Track it down and give it a go. You'll be glad you did, and when you see it, tell all your friends, because it deserves a much bigger audience. As it's not well known here, I would put this down in my underrated pile. It should be viewed by as many people as possible. So find yourself a spare 30 minutes and give it a chance. This is the second great Australian series I've seen this year. The other being Colin from Accounts, which are two very different genres but both top notch. I must keep my eyes open for more Aussie shows if this is the standard. Here in the UK, this is on Disney Plus if you want to track it down. So to sum it up, you simply must watch this. My rating would be 8.5 out of 10. That's a super high rating for me, as I'm very hard to please. Oh, and did I forget to say, watch this. It's great. So thank you for watching this review. If you've seen this, or gotta watch it, please leave some comments below. Please like and subscribe, and catch us again soon for more reviews.